Hello everyone! Welcome back to another video. Today we are at Ullswater and we're going to be hiking up Helvellyn. As you can see here, I'm with the boys. They've all turned out, all kitted up, baited up. We're ready to go. We've parked up on a little lay-by on the side of this unbelievably tight road. Now, when you walk past this quite large mountain, you'll come to this little footpath here. Walking around it, and this is going to take you to Glen Ridding, and that's where we start to ascend. Just before we go back into the main road, you've got this little chair here, and the view from here is just unbelievable. To the right of you, you've got the boathouse where you can hire kayaks and stuff like that. And to the left, you've got the beginning of the lake. Gorgeous. So on these walks, when there's a few of us, what we normally do is we've got Graham here behind us and we've got Aaron in front. It's their first time up. Now I've been up this many a time, so we've got Ray taking point and I'm staying at the back to make sure Graham's alright. And that's how it should be done. Keep it safe. Be responsible for people in your group. Now when you walk through Glen Ridding, you're going to cross along this little stream here, turn right, and you're going to come across these shops to the left. And we're just continuing on. Do you have any advice for anyone coming up Helvellyn?
Take your time, some good walking boots, prepare for the weather. Yeah, that's about it. Obviously revise and because there's a few different routes that you can go up. I think we're going for our favourite today, which is arguably the shortest, depending on where you start from. But yeah, I think it's friendly for most people. Just be careful on Stridding Edge, especially if it's wet or snowy. That's about it.
When you come up from Glen Ridding, the best thing is about this place, it's really well signposted. So as you can see here, Helvellyn to the right, Lanty's Tarn to the left, then you've got the campsite here, Grisdale Tarn's a bit further up though. So we're going to turn right today. You've got the beautiful sound of the river as you're going. We're just walking around Gillside Farm now to campsite. And to the left of you here you've got showers, which are 20 pence to use. So anyone can use them. Then to the right of us here, burger van. So on the campsite you can wake up in the morning and get yourself a burger or bacon sandwich, whatever you want, treat yourself. So we're at this bit here where you can either go right or you can go left. There's your signs. We're going to go left, which is then going to bring us back round to that gate there. Well, this will take us up towards Stridding Edge. It's just, this is the way, which is pretty hard like. So if you are wanting it easy, I suggest you take these ways. There's a gate there and there's a gate there. Either one will bring you back down. But this is quite a solid, vigorous, tiring way to get up. But when you get up this bit here, you're rewarded with the view of Ullswater. When you come up from this next gate, you can turn right. That's going to take you up. We've turned left. Past the corner here is loads of little steps. So obviously you're ascending up. It's quite hard. But I'll show you the view at the top once you've done it. That's the view there now. It's 10 times better up this top of here. So as you can see there, I don't know if you can see the hikers at the top, but that's where we're heading. Sometimes you'll come across obstacles like this, and just be careful. Watch what you're doing, stay safe. This bit that we're walking on right now is called Little Cove. I wouldn't say it's so little like, but you can see now, the scenes is just unreal. And then we're going to be heading up towards Hole in the Wall, which is probably roughly about a mile ahead, but that's quite a well-known little site to visit while you're up here. It's worth the view. But once you get past this bit, it doesn't ease off loads, but it does become a flat surface with a little bit of an incline. So it doesn't get as bad as this, but then you've got to tackle Stridding Edge. So if you are a bit scared of heights, you can walk around, but I'll explain that when we get up there. We're almost at midway of the first steep hill. Views are unreal. When you're walking up mountains like this, don't expect it to be a walk in the park, because it won't be. I think no matter how many times you do this, especially this way, it's rock hard like, every time. But once you've done this first bit anyway, you feel loads better, like you've just achieved something. So straight away after that, your mood lightens, you get that sense of accomplishment, and you just become proud of yourself. So when you're coming up, just be wary of what you're wearing. Don't wear too much gear, because you're going to be sweating like hell, too hot. You want to be regulating your body temperature. So today, t-shirt, quick dry shorts. It has been raining, but straight away I feel dry. So like Graham here, he had base layers on and everything. It's far too hot for that, so he's just got changed there into one layer of stuff. So just be careful, bring plenty of water, control your breathing when you're coming up. Most of all, you've got to push yourself. Don't be soft. Get out your comfort zone. Keep hiking. Here's one of the views here. We're almost at the top of the first bit. Look at that. A little bit to go till we be able to see the red tarn. But you can see where we've come here. Veered off there a little bit to the right, and we've come up. You used to be able to go straight up there, but now they've created a barrier there, you can't get past. So now you have to come round this S shape to get up to the top. So we've gone round the zigzaggy part of the walk now. We're walking up, as you can see there's Erin and Ray. This is the last little bit, then we get to the red tarn. Nearly there. Well, the weather keeps coming off and on. Just been lashing down there. And I have forgot my microphone. I haven't forgot it, it's just not charged, my microphone. So you may hear a bit of wind in the background. Excuse me about that. We're just heading up now to Stridding Edge. The lads are doing well. Graham's on the energy gels. He's doing well. First time at the mountain, and Aaron's there in front. He's still plodding on. This is the kind of bit now where the realisation that you're going to climb one of the biggest mountains in England starts to hit you. So those who have vertigo, or if you're scared of heights, I probably wouldn't recommend that you do the top of Stridding Edge, because it is quite steep, unstable, quite sharp. The rocks are pretty sharp. Here we are now, nearly there. Right, for the next few stages, because the weather has totally changed, we're absolutely soaked. It's going to be a bit music while looking at the views. So that's it. That's Stridding Edge done. I had to chuck my bag down because it was moving us away from the side of the mountain, so I was slipping. But I've done it. Did it the hard way. You can't walk on the side. Come up. Done. So now Helvellyn is at the top. Ooh. Halfway up this last bit. What a scramble. So steep. Takes your breath away. The views. Just this little bit to go. Then we're there. When you're coming up these mountains, there's a few things just go through your head. Like, you might have some self-doubt, you might have anxiety due to the sheer size of the mountain, to the drop, especially when you've got a massive bottleneck like that down there. You might just be absolutely knackered don't think you'd be able to do it. But this is the time when you go out your comfort zone and you've got to push yourself and you've got to believe in yourself, thinking I can do this. So say yes in your head, I can. And when you do it, I guarantee you will feel absolutely amazing. This is the reward. Hiking up such a big mountain. Here's the top. Look at that view. It's a great time. Magnificent. That's where we go for sit down. It's like a bit of a shelter, and that's that. When you're coming down the mountain, that's why you want to be a bit careful. Unbelievably steep, and you've got to kind of scramble down, put one foot at a time, and then counterbalance your weight. So it's good. It's just good practice to take your time. Don't rush on. We've had our bait at the top there. I haven't passed it. It was lovely. So big carbs, a bit of a tuna, and now I'm coming back down now. Connor's got massive legs, so it's fine for him. He just does big steps at a time. It is mental to think that you've walked around all up and all down. Crazy when you look at it from just lower down. Absolutely mental. But you do get, like I said, a sense of achievement. You've done it. Proud of yourself. When you're coming back down from Swerral Edge and you're heading down, path, it's pretty superb condition really. You've got loads of mini waterfalls coming down to the right of you. Also further down, you've also got some other mini waterfalls, and in some of it's like a mini lagoon, and you can have a little dip. Especially when it's been raining quite heavily. Then when it brightens up, you know, they all fill up and you can go for a dip on the way down. We've done that a couple of times. When you're coming down here though, as you can see, Graham's got his sticks for stabilisation. Just helps him take the weight off his legs as well a little bit. They always come in handy. As you can see here on the way down, you've got the machinery, they're repairing the paths. So the last time I came up here, there was a helicopter and there was a load of like stewards that were directing you out the way, and the helicopter was flying around here. Fantastic footage I got. That was about just over a year ago now, and they've repaired the path a bit further down, but they must be working themselves up. But they do well. I think it's a National Trust that deals with all this, because they were the lads that were there last time. It was on the National Trust with the red jackets on, who were like stewards who were directing us where to go and stop and wait for the helicopter in there. But the path is, this bit anyway, just this bit, is a bit fragile, shall I say. You feel like your foot's going to just sink through one of the holes, it's like soil. On the way down, you get to see things like this. Class. Sometimes you get to see magnificent waterfalls. I don't know if you can see that right, but it's humongous. That. Here's another one, right from the top of the mountain all the way down to these luxury houses. Gorgeous. You've also got a YMCA camp just down there. Never stayed there before, but I've heard good things about it. Nice place to stay. Looks like they built a new bridge. Sparkling new, look at this. Lovely. Well, we're almost back at Gillside Farm now. Just down here. We've come all the way down. We've gone the proper way, I call it, because you can come down from the other side of the stream, and it is a pretty flat path, but you just don't get the view. You don't get to see Ullswater at its best. So coming down here, you've got a good mile of scenery. It's fantastic. But it is harder, I'm not going to lie. They've all done well. They've all took the time. Just enjoyed it really. I had no rush. We had no time limit to get home. Which is sometimes the best, because then you don't feel like you're rushing, and you know, when you rush, that's the thing that could cause accidents. But you don't get views like this often. So make the most of it. Take it all in. Because you're free when you're out here. You're free, man. So all your troubles and that you've got at home, this little bit of time, just let go of them. Just enjoy life at that moment. Right, so we're back at where we start on the path down here. It's been a good day. Now, if I was to recommend anything to you, take a hat with you, have a cap, because coming down there, I've had to take my hat round because my neck was on fire. Don't underestimate it. So, going up, it's a pretty nice day. You're going to be red hot. You're going to be sweating. So don't wear too heavy clothing, especially waterproofing. It was raining, but don't just think, oh, it's raining, I'll have my coat on. Most of your hiking clothes are going to be quick dry. So you're going to be dry within no time. So don't worry about that. Take your stuff. In my bag, I've got waterproof jacket, I've got waterproof trousers, and I've got a fleece. This is what I've wore today. Got my shorts, Berghaus top, quick dry. That's it. But I hope you like the video. I hope that it's like, if you're not from the UK, I hope that you've seen a bit of what we've got. No, Graeme has enjoyed it. So, aye, that's it, done. Well, if you've liked the video, can you please subscribe here, this little button. Watch some more videos at the side, and we'll see you later on. Ta-ra!